You know, when you call me on phone to ask me how I'm doing, this is a response you are going to get.
A couple. About him say asem no ha me kra. Ha me o. E ma nya wo say ha me ba ko kra. Ha me very okay.
But in reality,
I'm living in pains. I'm emotionally stressed. I'm emotionally downcast. I am so confused of all about life.
so attention football fans, I'm sure you know the news already. The Black Queens have fallen to the Atlas Lionesses. So it was the second semi-final of the day, which was between the host Morocco and Ghana Black Queens. Remember, Ghana Black Queens made it to the semi-finals for the first time since 2016. So by any standard, getting to the semi-finals alone is a success for them. However, for Morocco, they wanted to go all the way. So when the game began, it was quite an interesting. We didn't see so much change in the lineup from the quarterfinals. So we still saw the same lineup that was used in the semi-finals for the Black Queens, and not so much also in terms of the Moroccans lineup as well. I think that when the game began, the Moroccans didn't really think that the Black Queens were going to come out strongly. So the Black Queens started the game strongly. They went all the way and they got a goal. Imagine the Black Queens scoring a goal. So Layamiche had to score a goal, but I think that goal was all worked by Comfort Yeboah and Josephine Bonsu, because that cross from Yeboah and then that header from Bonsu, it could have been a goal for Bonsu, but unfortunately, I think it hit the post and then it was just, the ball was just really on the line, so Stella had to make sure that it was a goal, so she just went to tap it into the net, and that was how Ghana got their first goal. And since then, the game was just on the Moroccans, but the game went into first half 1-0 with the Black Queens were leading. Everyone thought that, oh, okay, this is time. This is the time, because mind you, Nigeria had already beaten South Africa by 2-1 in a dramatic semi-final. But in the second half, the Moroccans came out strongly, and we saw how things were going against the Ghanaians. And Charlie, trust me, I'm stressed. I'm stressed because Ghana had all the chances to bury this win from the first half to the second half. But I don't know why anytime we score a goal, then everybody just starts playing like they've forgotten how to play football. Just remain in your shape, stay compact, and get the ball to your players who is free. But everybody started playing selfish. People were just making runs. That was not it. And when some players made runs that maybe you are supposed to pass the ball, they don't pass on time. So the player just ends up being an offside position. So there was no need for passing. And then before you know, they just box you. But kudos to the Moroccan team, because the coach really knew what to do. I think he made a change in the first half that really started to change everything after he brought, I think, Brady onto the game. So yeah, Charlie, the game was really, really tough on it. But honestly, listen, I knew that I said to myself that they coming to the semi-finals was a success, but I'm so much distressed. Yo, you can see it on my face. Nah, Charlie, the Black Queens will not kill me. Nah. So yeah, but all the same, I feel like they played well. But in the second half, the Moroccans showed why they are the host. They wanted it more, and they kept pressing and pressing. Through the press, they forced an error, which Comfortable made an error, and it led to a goal, which that goal could have been easily avoided. But then again, Comfortable, very, very talented young player, but she's still learning. But right after that, we noticed that the Black Queens started panicking, which was something we always keep saying, that, listen, it's football, you concede. When you concede, stop panicking, which they lost their shape a bit, but they regained their shape, and they tried to make sure that they are able to finish the tournament. They were able to finish the game 1-1, and went to extra time for the second time, and that was when I felt like, listen, they were tired. fatigue had to come in. Remember, they played 120 minutes against Algeria. They had to travel from Berkane to Rabat, so they were already tired. They only have one training session before this game, so they were quite tired. And after this, even they have to now leave Rabat and travel to Casablanca for the third place playoff. So it's a very, very delicate situation for the Black Queens as we speak now. And but all the same, they did what they could do best. The game went into penalties, and unfortunately this time around, Cynthia Collins Savings and Loans license was withdrawn. Yeah, Bank of Ghana closed that savings and loan company, so they couldn't do much. But yeah, the Moroccan goalkeeper had to come out to make a save in the penalty decider, which made them win. So Ghana missed 2 penalties. The first one was just off the target by Evelyn Bedu, and the last one, which actually confirmed the win for the Moroccans, was the one that Comfortewa came to play, and that was it. So yeah, it's quite sad. It was quite sad, honestly. It was quite sad, and we felt like something could go on for the girls. But yeah, and let me know what you think. How would you rate Ghana's performance in the tournament so far, and how do you think they are going to fare against South Africa in the third place playoff? So honestly, Charlie, I'm out of energy, and Charlie, my breath. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. And Black Queens, you can't stress me again, Charlie. What? Yo, why? Why? Look at the chances that they just keep missing. But kudos to Morocco. Yeah, they actually meant this time around. And the final, it's something that I feel is going to be very, very big between Morocco and Nigeria. So let's see. But for me, I feel that it's good that Morocco won, because trust me, the stadium would have been empty if it was a Ghana-Nigeria final or any other final that Morocco is not involved. The stadium would have been empty, trust me. Yeah, but I mean, it's good that they won. At least we'll get some, CAF is going to get some revenue from the ticket sales and all that, because the crowd today too, Charlie, the crowd today was massive. It was really massive. But yeah, the girls were able to play well under pressure. So, but kudos to the girls. They've done well. They've done well, and I hope that they go and prepare for the next one, which is actually more important, quote unquote, than this one, because that one, getting to the semi-finals, takes you to Brazil in 2027. So it's a whole lot to fight for. So let's see what happens. But until then, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Selassie. I'm just a guy who loves women's football.